Made it through immigration and now we're just waiting for our bags. We've actually been waiting for our bags for like 45 minutes. I do not know what's going on, but our bags have not arrived. They're literally coming out like one at a time. It's kind of crazy. Hola!
Hola!
Ashley, Marissa,
Hi.
Nice to meet you. We just walked outside and already I see the classic Cuban cars and I'm getting so excited. Looks like I'll be up front for this ride. We have arrived at our villa. Hola, Ashley.
How are you, fine?
Sí.
Hiciste el amor que me juraste.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
Good morning, everyone. I had a very restful night in the villa and we had a car pick us up around 10 a.m. and the car dropped us off at the Plaza Vieja and it was a really cool ride. We saw lots of classic cars on the road. I mean, it really is true what they say. It's like Cuba has been frozen in time. I mean, these classic architectural buildings, the classic cars, everything about this place just feels very old, like, but in a very beautiful way. And I'm really loving it. I can't wait to explore and see what else I see for the rest of the day and the rest of this trip. So far, I'm liking everything that I see. After walking around a little bit and exploring the little alleyways, we finally made it into the Plaza de Vieja. So now you can kind of see what makes this plaza so special, the beautiful colors, the architecture, the cobblestone. It's definitely a great place to take photos and to just kind of like stop and explore. I just love how everywhere I go in Cuba, I just hear music, la música. It just makes me want to just dance down the streets. I just want to dance. Now, if you walk a little bit further, eventually you're going to arrive at the Plaza de Cathedral. And it was built in the 18th century, and look at how it's still standing. It still looks beautiful and in perfect condition. Hola. Alright, so right now we are on a bici taxi, which is basically just like a really small bicycle taxi. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool way to get around. This thing is not built for 3 people, so I definitely give kudos to the driver of this little bicycle taxi because this is probably a really good workout for him, dragging us 3 around. We just got back from exploring and it was actually a really nice day, and technically the retreat hasn't even really begun. Marissa and I kind of came here early, so we got in last night, and actually the retreat is technically about to start now with our first workshop that we're gonna do. So Katrina's hosting the first workshop of the retreat, so we're gonna sit down and we're going to discuss some things, you know, about business and entrepreneurship and whatever other cool stuff she kind of has on her agenda. And then afterwards we're gonna have some dinner by our lovely host. So he actually cooked for us last night. He cooked breakfast for us this morning, and we ate out in the city today, but for dinner we're actually going to eat a meal that has been prepared by the lovely chef slash host. So really looking forward to that because his cooking is on point. Just finished dinner, and now we're actually headed to a photography school where we're going to get to talk to students about how to do photography, and I'm probably going to talk a little bit about how to make videos. So this should actually be a really cool experience, kind of our way to give back while we're here in Cuba. So I actually didn't really get the idea to become a travel blogger until maybe a couple years ago. You know, I love to travel. I've always loved to travel. I studied abroad in Egypt when I was 20 years old. So I went to Egypt, I fell in love with it, and I instantly fell in love with traveling. And I just knew I wanted to be a traveler.
I think a tip I have is just have confidence. Just showcase your best photos. I didn't have a lot to start, especially when I first started photography. But I would send my best photos and say, this is what I've done before for the companies and this is what I can do for you. Because like Ashley said, they don't care what they mainly care about what value do you bring to them.
So wow, what an incredible experience. We just went to this Cuban photography school, and it was really humbling actually kind of going to this school and talking to these students about photography and all the possibilities and opportunities that we've gotten, you know, just using internet and social media, which is something that they don't really have here. They don't really have access to the internet. It's so expensive here. And you know, their photography school costs, what did you say, 20?
It costs 20 CUCs, you guys, which is like the equivalent of $25 a semester. And their average salary for a Cuban that lives here is 15 CUCs a month, which we just spent for like a lunch. When we have a lunch, it's like 30 CUCs for us. And an internet card is 3 CUCs. So if you think about it, for them, that's a weekly salary.
Yeah, it was really great talking to them. It was kind of like our way of, it's kind of like a service project that we decided to embark on while we were here in Cuba. And I would totally love to be able to do more things like this when I travel, you know, just to give back when you travel, because that's really what it's about, you know, traveling and being able to get to know the people and finding different ways to give back when you can. So great experience. Yep. Hola, we're locked out. Hola, help us. Estamos aquí. And we're locked out of our villa, but they're coming to help us. Yay.
Seguridad.
Son familia. Please, your house.
Welcome to our humble abode. I'm tired. That was a long day, and it's time to end the vlog here. But I'll be back tomorrow with another Cuba vlog.